Once logged in, under Analysis and Interactive Reporting, click on Analysis, then choose the Paint subject area. Then from the time dimension table, choose Greg Year, Greg Month, and Greg Month ID. Then from the fact table, choose dollars and month ago dollars. Then you run to export the results. Next, we want to place a filter on the Greg Year column to only show results for 2007 and also change the column properties. So we'll go ahead and go back to the criteria after we've confirmed that the month ago dollars has been populated. And we'll go and then place a filter, and we will choose 2007 from the drop down, or we can type it in, and then we'll click OK. We want to test the filter that we've just newly created, and we'll run the results. Yes, the results show only sales for 2007. Next, what we want to do is we want to go and change the properties of the Greg Month column, Greg Month ID, so that we remove the comma separating these values. So we'll go back to the criteria. We'll go back to the criteria, then choose column properties. On the data format tab, we want to override default data format. Choose that option, and then check the use thousands separator, and then you click OK, and you run the results, and you will notice now that it becomes easy to read each and every one of these. This is September of 2007, and this is December of 2007. Next, we want to make changes to the RPD while we are in online mode so that we can modify our analysis even further. So we'll go and return to the BI Administration tool. We'll click on File, Open, Online. Then we'll enter the password for WebLogic. We'll open the RPD in online mode, as you will notice here. To create a to-date time series measure, we'll return back to the Business Model and Mapping layer and right-click on the fact table, New Object, Logical Column, and then since we're online, we'll be requested to check out our objects, and we want to check out this object. Click on Checkout. So we want to name the new column Year-to-date dollars. Then we'll click on the column source. We want to use derived from existing columns using an expression. Then we'll click Edit Expression. In the Expression Builder window, under Derived Logical Column, we'll choose Function, then Time Series Functions, and then we want to date. Now we want to highlight the measure and then insert logical tables, facts, and dollars. Highlight measures, logical tables, fact, and then dollars, and bring it over. On the next level, we want to highlight the level, and then we want to choose time dimensions, then the only available time dimension option. We want to choose the year. Click OK to close out, and then OK again on this window, and then we want to check in all the changes. And you wish to check global consistency? No. Then we want to expand the presentation subject area, and we want to drag over the year-to-date dollars to the fact table in the presentation layer. And then this will request us to check it out. We'll go ahead and click on Check Out, and then we'll check in our changes. And yes, we want to check global consistency this time. Consistency check didn't find any errors. warnings or best practice violations, and then we'll click OK, and we'll save our changes. Once all these changes have been made, we want to bring over this column into the business intelligence analytics. So we'll go back, criteria, and then we want to reload server metadata. I want to expand the fact, and you will notice that the newly created column has already been included. So we'll add it to our analysis by double clicking on it, and there it is, year-to-date dollars, and we'll run the results and see what it looks like. And this is more like a cumulative amount. Next, we'll go back to the Oracle Business Intelligence Administration tool. While still open in online mode, we want to create one additional time series measure, and this is a period rolling. So we right click on fact, new object, logical column, and yes, we want to check it out, and we will name this dollars period rolling sum. Then choose column source and pick derived from existing columns using an expression. Then edit expression. On the expression builder, we choose functions, time series functions, and then we double click on period rolling. Click on measures, logical tables, fact table, and then double click on dollars. Click on starting period offset. This identifies the first period in the rolling aggregation, and we'll type -2. Then we'll type ending period rolling offset, and then we will enter 0. This identifies the last period in the rolling aggregation. Now, for easier understanding, these integers are the relative number of periods from a displayed period. In this example, if the query grain is month, the 3-month rolling sum starts 2 months in the past, which is the -2, and includes the current month, which is 0. We'll click OK to close the function, and then OK again. And then we want to check in our changes, and we do not want to check global consistency. Then we want to drag over the dollars period rolling sum to the fact table in the presentation layer. And yes, we want to check out and then check it in. And do you wish to check global consistency? At this point, we want to check global consistency. Consistency check didn't find any errors, warnings, or best practice violations. I keep repeating myself on this item because it's important that you do not proceed if you've been shown any errors or warnings, and you fix those before you move on to the next part of these labs. And then we click OK. And then we'll save our changes. And then we'll return to the Oracle Business Intelligence Analytics. And then we'll go to the criteria. And then we'll refresh. And then reload server metadata. And we'll click on refresh. And then we expand the fact table. We'll scroll down. And there is the dollars period rolling. So we'll drag this over and bring it to the selected columns pane, and then run our results. And this is how you add period rolling to your analysis using the Oracle Business Administration tool while it's in online mode. In this lab, you learned how to create time series measures by identifying logical dimensions as a time dimension, and then you created a go function you also created the to date function, and you went ahead and also created an additional function, the period rolling function. I look forward to showing you additional labs as we move on to module 4 of the Oracle Business Intelligence 11G Fundamentals course.